I haven't really seen anything like this before, which is why I really wanted to showcase it on this, because I think it's just a brilliant piece of like thumb stopping content. Everyone always talks about that, the thumb stop, the hook rate, all this stuff. Everyone always talks about that. And one of the main ways that you can do that is through interrupting the pattern on social. We are so used to scrolling through a white or a black feed all day long, seeing the same content over and over again. But then if you scroll down and you see this like literal like red explosion, like you are going to stop for that, and you're probably going to watch it. You might watch it just for the like, damn, that looks cool. But then the effect like it had on you there, like that actually looks really nice, especially when we get down to the section where like we actually show like the noodles on the forks, and like it looks like the photography here is gorgeous, and I love it. I don't think it does an absolute ton in terms of selling me on the product. Into like I don't, like I mean I can guess what it is from it, right? And I think maybe that's all you need to know, and then I imagine the landing page will probably tell you more. But I think in terms of like actual production, stopping the scroll, like amazing work from Huel, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Like, so as a performance marketer looking at this, my assumption is that this is either going to serve one of two, maybe three spots for me.
Mm-hmm.
First off, I'm a broad targeting guy, so like, it's me all everything. I look at Facebook as basically always prospecting.
Yeah.
As business model amplification device. This is awesome in that every ad effectively makes its own lookalike audience, because every Facebook ad is basically a web page, and Facebook is measuring the click-through rate, the bounce rate, the stickiness, and who the people are that like it, and then showing those people an ad. A Facebook feed and YouTube feed and Instagram feed is really just like a search result of web pages to get you to be engaged. Every one of those what I like to think of is they make like little audiences. And when we're running ads together, those audiences overlap to effectively make giant Venn diagrams. When you have a brand with an established market, and meal replacement shake being one of them, again, I was at 310 Nutrition. I've seen Huel. I've seen a lot of other brands come in. And I mean, we went to 9 figures. That Venn diagram tends to look like a giant circle. And this ad serves a great bit of bringing in something that is completely outside of that, because it's not a bar. It's not a shake, right? Like it's not even like a yogurt or something like that, right? It's not like Icelandic yogurt or whatever.
Yeah.
Like this is net new to the space. And I think that for one allows me to reach individuals who have already potentially made, I've tried meal replacement shakes. They taste like porridge. It's grainy. I don't want it. Now they're getting the opportunity to be introduced to the brand. So I like in that you're effectively making a new set of Venn diagrams that exist potentially outside the space. I love that. That's incremental lift at its finest.
Yeah.
At least when it comes to the audience.
I'm definitely seeing this as like you said, probably, like a retargeting advert for either, people that have potentially tried like a free trial in the past and maybe they never took up, a subscription, or like, completely, I don't know. I can't really see this being a great top of the funnel ad, other than like introducing like a new flavor, a new way to eat. I can't see it really piquing people's interest. I can see it more of like brand recognition. People see the Huel. I think we see like the logo almost, like straight away. Away, we see the Huel logo, and whether you've been on the website, whatever, you recognize that logo now. They've done enough work that they are, almost a household name. And so you see that, and I think this is a real, kind of retargeting piece of content sitting further down the funnel for people that have tried, a free trial in the past. They didn't like it, or they've tried maybe one of their bars or something, and now they're coming in, here's another product offering for you. I feel like that's where this sits. But I think just visually, it's nice to see something different from brands that pretty much always make the same creative.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And actually, like, in addition to that, something just occurred to me in that, like, the open to this, the instant meal pots is also tapping into the meal prep space
Mhm.
in a
Yeah, I
way
think
that
so.
meal replacement shakes have been tangentially related to. But
Mhm.
like if you're hungry, you're not going to have a shake nearly in the same way as like I'm busy, I want food.
Yeah.
And this is kind of bridging sort of that like that gap between those two spots in a way where they're bringing themselves like it's almost in a grocery store. They're almost putting themselves in a different aisle. And
Yes.
there's a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah.
value to being in multiple aisles in the store, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
like yeah, so for me like I like that idea in that it is something I can see it. To be honest, I think this would be less effective as a cross sell or retargeting effort because that would be something where I would imagine email and organic social and just
Mhm.
like customer experience would help me get there. I do see it as something that you said more of a win back effort in that like
Yeah.
you've tried the meal replacement shakes before. Maybe you like them, maybe you not, but we've got something new. Check this out. You're in the lifestyle. We have your
Yeah.
information. We're now expanding our market share. So I
That's
see
what
it
I
as a
think this
win back
is.
and I see it as a discovery.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
I
think this
personally
is
would not
a
deploy this. Yeah.
yeah, they've seen a, they have this gap in the market, like you said, where you have like meal, you're literally making a shake. Like uh, their kind of target market for a while with their products has been this idea that, oh, you don't have time to eat, so